Greetings and power souls. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing great and are safe wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So I'm here, guys, giving Taurus collective, Taurus sun, I'm about to say Taurus soon, Taurus sun, moon, rising and Venus placements, collective, your messages regarding love and romance. This is going to be focused on whether someone new is coming your way, whether a past person is coming your way, or what messages you have for an existing relationship. Okay. All right. So with that being said, guys, as always, keep in mind, these messages won't be, not every storyline or every situation is going to be for every Taurus. However, if you've clicked onto my channel, more than likely there is a message here for you. And as always, if you guys need a personal reading from me for your specific situation, so I can dive a little deeper, my information is always below in the description area. All right. So Taurus, let's see what's coming out for you guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And share and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see what the tarot has for you right now. Divine Source, Divine Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus collective regarding love and romance relationships? Please and thank you. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. What else for Taurus collective divine spirit? Already, I'm not liking that energy yet. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Coins in reverse. What else for Taurus collective regarding love and romance? Oh, yeah, I don't like this energy. Already, I'm not feeling the energy, but okay, let's see. Again, I said we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Coins in reverse, and we have the Seven of Swords that came out. Hold on, guys. Let me fix the lighting. Hold on for a second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so like I said, Queen of Wands in reverse, Eight of Coins in reverse, Seven of Swords in the upright. All right, so there is some what's the word? There's definitely some tension here. Something I feel, Taurus, hasn't been working out for you in an existing relationship. So already off the jump, I'm getting a heavy energy of a current situation. Not a past situation, like not a past breakup, and not a new person coming forward. At least that's not what I'm seeing right now. Right now, I'm definitely getting a heavy energy of a current situation. Some tension, some anger between you and someone, something not working out, Taurus, the way you may have thought it was going to work out. The Queen of Wands in reverse, I see that in two different ways, which could be two things could be true at the same time. So on one hand, the Queen of Wands in reverse is very much a my way or highway type of person, very demanding, maybe even very entitled, very bitchy, and regardless of the gender, very bitchy, and very temperamental, quick to get mad, quick to get angry. But also the Queen of Wands energy could be someone who's very much in their shadow side in terms of their sexuality. And, you know, that person who can be about the streets, someone who's for the streets, regardless of the gender, someone who could be very promiscuous. So again, that still could be someone that you're dealing with, Taurus. That's how you may view them. And again, two things can be true at the same time. And this Eight of Coins in reverse talks about something, I feel, something that hasn't been working out the way that you thought it was going to work out, because there's definitely some sneakiness going on with the Seven of Swords in the upright. Now, Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be something regarding being sneaky or planning something evil or nefarious or something like that, or lying or stealing. Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be that. Seven of Swords can sometimes just be somebody who is very strategic in the way they go about something, okay? Very quiet, you know, keeping their plans to themselves, keeping their ideas to themselves purposely. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing nefarious about that. So sometimes that is what the Seven of Swords signifies. But in this case, there is something, Taurus, that I feel like you are suspecting or feeling like your person could be hiding from you. In Taurus, it could be that you feel like your person could be hiding another side to them. They're hiding another life. They're hiding some maybe scandalous things that they're doing that you don't necessarily have evidence or proof of, but it's something that you feel, that you may feel, Taurus. Yeah, this energy is, well, it's definitely an existing energy. So let's see what else, Divine Spirit. What else? And you may also feel, with the Eight of Coins in reverse, you may also feel, Taurus, that you no longer want to work on this situation because you feel like your person is hiding something from you, was being sneaky or lying about something. What else? Divine Spirit, please clarify the cards or the energy already on the table for Taurus Collective regarding love and romance. Please and thank you. Okay. We got the Three of Wands that came out, guys. And what else? For Taurus Collective, Divine Spirit, regarding love and romance. Why is this energy here? All right. So, like I said, we had the Three of Wands that came up. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's you, Taurus. That's your energy, Taurus, the Queen of Cups in reverse, which talks about emotional imbalance or just not feeling your best on an emotional level regarding this connection. Okay. And at the bottom, we got the Devil card. And then on the other side of the bottom of the deck, there's this Five of Swords, which talks about hostility. And I did mention in the beginning that there's energy of like resentment, anger. So definitely there's some hostility and conflict between you and somebody, you and your current person, Taurus. This Taurus, the Three of Wands here, signifies that this is a connection, Taurus, that I feel like you may be in This is like a long-term connection. This is not something, Taurus, this is not a connection that's fresh and new. This is definitely a connection that has been, that has existed for a while now. As I said, you guys could be in the middle of a long-term relationship, or maybe even committed, maybe even married for some of you guys. But this is what the ultimate, this is what you were looking for, was hoping would work out between you and someone, Taurus, where you guys could maybe even level up and get married, or have a higher level of commitment from where you guys already currently are. You were hoping maybe to build on this relationship, to build in a positive way, whether it's to build a home together, a business together, a family, just really build towards a higher level of commitment. That is what you wanted. But at the moment, some of you guys are in this Queen of Cups reverse. Hold on, guys. I have to fix this light. I'm sorry. But the way my window is positioned, and the way the sun is positioned, typically it gets this awkward, sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work kind of lighting. So hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. This is just going to how it's going to have to be for now. Hopefully it's not too annoying or distracting. But yeah, okay, so with that being said, this is how some of you guys can know who this person is. Let's get just some personality characteristic traits of your person, Taurus. All right. This is definitely an energy for a reading so far that I'm getting for those of you guys already in an existing situation. What's the character traits or personality traits of Taurus's person, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Well, that would make sense. We have manipulative here, okay, which would definitely coincide with the Seven of Swords. All right, what else, Divine Spirit? I don't like this energy, Taurus. I'm just going to be real with you. I just don't like it. But I respect and honor the messages that I'm getting from Divine Source and what I'm channeling. So obviously this was meant for someone to hear. So I do feel like this is very much a very specific message. So it may not be for a lot of you guys, but this message is coming out for a reason, okay? There's no such thing as a coincidence. So we have, and these are two-sided cards, manipulative that came out, all right? Someone who's nonchalant. Your person, Taurus, could also be someone who's very much in the gym, a gym head, someone who definitely likes to look good and work out, keep up their, appearances and things like that. And then we have someone who is self-centered. Okay. So yeah, that would definitely very much that very much describes, if I can get it out, a Queen of Wands in reverse in a Seven of Swords type of energy. So this is what some of you guys or someone here is dealing with. So I'm not sure what it is that you believe that they're hiding, Taurus. Well, no. Okay, so what I am getting for some of you guys, that you guys could be feeling that your person is creeping around with somebody. You guys could feel like your person is not only in that Queen of Wands reverse energy where there's promiscuity and being about the streets, but you could very well feel that this person could be dealing with the very same type of person who's about the streets, okay? Regardless of the gender. So your person could be a fire sign, they could be an earth sign, or they could be an air sign. So what we have on the table is, I don't really like to, your person could be a water sign, but, or Taurus, you could have heavy water placements with this Queen of Cups in reverse, because I feel like this is your energy. So what we have here on the table is Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, and Scorpio, and Aries. I'm sorry. Yeah, fire sign. Yep. We have Aries. So they, of course, don't have to be those signs specifically, but that is what I'm getting. And I don't really like to get, I don't like to get too heavy in terms of what the signs could possibly be, just because we all have different things in our natal chart. And, for instance, I'm a Cancer sun, and I do have I have other Cancer placements in my natal chart, but I also have a lot of fire in my chart and a lot of air. So depending on my mood and things like that and my energy, I can come off as an air sign, or I can come off as a fire sign, on any given day. It depends. All right. So what other messages do we have for Taurus Collective regarding love and romance at this time, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Gosh, Taurus, I was hoping this would be a better reading, but obviously somebody needed to hear this, because I feel like it's more of a confirmation for someone. What else for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love and romance. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Let me get a fourth card. Okay. We have lasting love. This is your true love. Okay. Then we have guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. With this lasting love message here about this is your true love, this is for some of you guys who are already in an existing relationship. So again, some of this energy may not be for everybody regarding the Seven of Swords and possible cheating and manipulative behavior and someone being manipulative. But overall, this reading that I'm getting is the energy mostly of those that are already in an existing connection. All right. Then we have unexpected connection, opposites attract. Okay. Some of you guys could be attracting somebody soon with this unexpected connection. And then we have responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. I do feel like that is a lot of your energy, Taurus, where you know that this situation is going on in your relationship or your connection, but you could be putting some of this, what I would call romantic burden, or whatever, Five of Swords energy, whatever conflict that you guys currently have with your partner, you could be setting that aside for the time being to deal with other duties and responsibilities, whether they're duties and responsibilities in the home, at work, kids. All right, let's get some messages from the Fall in Love deck. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus Collective regarding love and romance from this Fall in Love deck? We have two more. We have date, flirt, play, just for fun. Okay, we got that. And we have true love. Okay, we have two cards that talk about true love. We have this card and we have lasting love that says, this is your true love. So we have two cards that talk about true love. I like that. And then we have express your needs, Taurus. So some of you guys could need someone to be honest with you. You could be asking your person, or you may want to start asking questions from your person and get some real honest answers. And that's part of expressing your needs, is you needing the truth of certain things that you have going on in your head about this connection, Taurus, so that you may be suspecting. You need your answers. You need your questions answered. Let me just have one more. Release the past. Yeah, release the past. All right. Let's get a last message from this Love Oracle deck for Taurus Collective Divine Spirit. Please and thank you. I'm not taking those. Can I have one? This deck is so difficult to shuffle, as you can probably see. All right. We have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I did mention resentment earlier. I said there was like an energy of resentment between you guys. Definitely some anger and conflict here as well. So releasing, it says release the past, but also this is talking about releasing resentment, Taurus, which I know could be very hard to do, especially if this is a current situation going on between you and your person, especially if you suspect this person is very much in the Seven of Swords energy, okay? Hiding something, being sneaky, being manipulative, lying, cheating possibly, okay? So, but in order for us to see things more clearly and to even ask the right questions, we do have to get to a point of, okay, let me calm down. Let me ground myself. Let me center myself, get in your earth energy, Taurus, and make sure that you are in a better place emotionally to take this situation on forward in terms of, having conversations, getting your questions out, and just moving forward on this situation, however this situation may land. You definitely want to be in a better emotional space. You don't want to continue to be in this Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? So, Taurus, again, I wish I had a better reading, but this is the reading that came out, and I have to honor that because someone needed to hear this. And hopefully you found it helpful and that it resonated. All right, so Taurus, until the next upload as well, as always, it's a pleasure to read for you, and be well and be at peace. Ashe.